I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen.
Right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we are taking the BSA up to MidlifeClassics for its health check. So I've never been to MidlifeClassics.
Never been to MidlifeClassics, but you have.
Oh, it sounds like a club night, doesn't it?
It does. You've definitely been to one of them.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, should we go clubbing when I'm better?
Okay. Yeah. Right. We're trying to
old people clubbing.
Trying to get yeah, we are old people. Should we get a message across to the viewers?
Sorry, everybody. The message. Serious.
The
right.
BSA Goldstar.
So I get a serious face.
You're not even in the video.
Oh no, I'm doing a serious face.
You're doing a serious face. You're not even in the video.
I wasn't doing a serious face.
Right. We're taking the BSA Goldstar up to MidlifeClassics for its health check, which involves a few bits and pieces being changed on the bike, and will bring my bike up to 2024 specification. So it's long overdue, and if you want to come along, I'll tell you all about it. Then join me for the video. Right, we're on the road. We've got 11 miles to go. It's going to take 26 minutes apparently, and it's one of those delightfully fresh, very definitely autumnal mornings, but it is really, really nice. We're just going to go through a little village called Hallow in a minute, which is, it's very picturesque actually. Some nice houses along here too. But yes, we're going to get the BSA updated to 2024 specification, and it's a range of different upgrades, and I'll go through them in detail. But first, let's just explain what the need is for this package. And it all happened because when the bikes launched, it was a bit of a rush launch. I think there'd been a delay in getting the bikes to their destination country or market, which is the UK, the first market that the Goldstar launched in. And some of the things weren't checked at the factory in enough detail, and those include the engine fuel map, which some people say is responsible for the bikes cutting out. There's also a part of the wiring loom which is too tight, and so when you repeatedly turn the handlebars from side to side, it puts a flex onto this piece of wiring, and eventually, after many hundreds or thousands of times of doing that, the wiring begins to degrade, and then you supposedly get the bike cutting out or failing to start. So they've made a fix which basically is an extension to the wiring loom. The clutch has also got to come apart, and there's a locking nut at the base of the clutch. That needs to be tightened up to the correct torque setting. There's a couple of bolts on the alternator, I think it's the alternator, which are too short, so they're replaced with longer bolts. There is a little rubber gasket that goes in the headlight ring, and I actually took a picture of the headlight behind the headlight prior to taking the bike up here today, just so I can see the modification that's been changed. There's also a couple of little rubber grommets that go into the back of the headlight bowl and stop any wires getting frayed on the plastic. So it's a lot of little things like that really. I expect the biggest one mechanically is taking the clutch apart. That's where the hours of work go into, and also fiddling with the bike's wiring. That always takes longer than you expect. And this is actually the little village of Holt Fleet. Oh sorry, the pub's the Holt Fleet, the village is Holt. And look, it's a really nice pub. It actually sits on the banks of the River Severn, which is actually in Spate. The river's up quite a lot. Really, really pretty around here. Right, well, we just pulled into the Impney estate, which must have a business park. So that's quite cool. Wow, look at Chateau Impney. This is pretty cool actually. Never thought I'd be visiting here today, but can't see a thing. That way? Obviously not. It's all gated off. Where on earth am I going? I'm hoping I can go down here. Can I? This is the weirdest thing I've ever done. Doesn't look like this is the right road, does it? Surely it's not. I think I've come in the wrong entrance. Right, we have to turn around, I think. Ah, I should have just followed the signs for the old works. So I'll go back the way I came. This is weird riding around a stately home. So go, oh, Mr. Squirrel. Well, he was frozen then, wasn't he? And then there was a sign up here somewhere for the old works, which I think is this way. That's the paddocks. Right, so you go all the way around to get to the old works. MidlifeClassics, I can see the little sign. Great. Does anyone else do this when they get to an industrial estate? Just drive round. Oh, here you go. Alright, I've arrived. There's a Caballero. Oh. Brill. Right, well, I've just been to Midlife and it's actually really nice. I might ask them when I go back if I can film inside, just to add to this, show you what it's like. Really feels like a motorcycle shop, and Tim is really nice, really knowledgeable and just really welcoming. He asked about the bike and told me exactly what they're going to do, and he's been kind enough to drop me into Droitwich, and in about 4 hours the bike will be done, he said. So you can have a wander around, see what's what. That looks like the main street, so we'll try going down here. This old hotel called Raven Hotel, and it's actually scheduled to be demolished, which seems to be a bit of a shame, doesn't it? Look up there. Obviously it's in a bit of disrepair, but at one stage, look at that, it goes all the way down there as well. All the windows are smashed and everything. Well, I'm very, very happy. I'm really, really pleased. Oh, there's the gate I tried to approach when I came in. I couldn't have been treated any better. I honestly couldn't. Such a lovely dealership, and I'm really pleased I came up here. So what happened was, yeah, Tim, to be fair, he dropped me. There he is. He dropped me into Droitwich and picked me up again so I could go and sit and like have a drink and stuff. What an absolute legend. And he went through everything that had been done to the bike. So from the headlight, they put a rubber seal all the way around to replace the bits of foam. The grommet, which goes into the headlight bolt to stop chafing of wires. The immobilizer, that basically has a couple of cable ties put around it to stop it coming loose, because when the socket and the plug come apart, it then trips the immobilizer. So all of this stuff that he did, just great, and explained it in great detail. What else? Oh, the clutch retaining bolt and the magneto, he said, bolts were replaced as well, and the dipstick as well, which is something I didn't mention. The dipstick has been replaced to have a more accurate dipstick. So really, all these mainly like little things. Oh, and battery earthing straps. Now 2024 BSAs have all this stuff done. Let's just pull out. Whereas mine, being a 2023 bike, didn't. So my bike's now up to 2024 spec, and I can be really happy with it. And even more crazy, he did the oil change and filter change and service for free, because when you access the clutch, the oil has to be dropped from the bike anyway. So they include it all. It's so nice. I mean, basically I've had a service for free. So BSA let me just move lanes. Very, very happy with that. Like, okay, the bike does have you know, there's some kind of things which need to be addressed on it on the early bikes, but they've done the warranty work, or not warranty work, is it, like an upgrade, health check work for free, and included a service as well. So like, I've got a stamp in the book. I really can't fault it. So I'm chuffed, and thank you very much to Tim and Elaine at MidlifeClassics. They've really done themselves proud. I would have no hesitation but going back there. And it's nice to have like dealers and people you can trust, isn't it? So I think they're great, and yeah, I would have no hesitation recommending them. Alright guys, well, we've got to get some fuel, but the bike is now ready for its big ride. And on that interesting note, I think I'm going to end the video there.